up, everybody? This is your boy, Greg Reacts, and today I'm going to be reacting to last night's episode of Game of Thrones, Season 8, Episode 3. It's called The Long Night. So let's get started. So it starts off of everybody getting prepared, everybody getting lined up to fight the White Walkers, because they come, they here. So they get their formation. They got their battle plan. They got their battle strategies. They all in formation. So then it starts. Then from there, it gets quiet. They all trying to get hyped up for like 20 minutes. It's just we don't see that one White Walker, but they know they in the bushes. But I was expecting to see at least one of them step out. So this lady rides out on the horse, and it's that witch with the red hair. I don't know her name. Y'all let me know in the comments what her name is. So she comes out, and she's and she knows what's coming. So what she does, she puts a spell and lights everybody's sword over fire, which is a good thing. That's good. So they all getting hyped up. They ready. So they send the first wave into the woods. This big, like, snow windstorm is here. They send the first wave of soldiers into the woods. And from Winterfell, you can see all these lit up swords ride into the woods. And you can hear them battling in the woods. And you can hear the White Walkers in the woods. But one by one, you see the swords just turn off. Like the light just go off. They getting slaughtered. They getting massacred. The ones that do make it, they come back, they ride. So that's making everybody like, God damn, how many are there? So they keep going. So then it gets quiet again. Another 10 minutes. They just like, what's going on? You know, what are they doing? All of a sudden, these White Walkers come hauling ass. I'm like, 100,000, and they hauling ass. So they like, get ready, it's on, and they are boom, they hitting them. So now it's an all-out war for like 40 minutes, all-out war. They giving them everything they got. So I mean, you got Jaime Lannister out there, you got Brienne Tarth out there, you got everybody, you got the Greyjoys, they out there. All while this is going on, they have a group of soldiers over here by this tree. Because they trying to lure, because they know that's where the Night King, he's coming from Bran Stark. He wants to kill Bran Stark because Bran can see the past, the present, and the future. And the Night King wants to erase all memories, all humans' memories. He wants to erase all that and rebuild his own army. So they got Theon Greyjoy and these soldiers protecting Bran. So ain't nothing going on right now, but everybody is at war. Like the big war's going on. They tearing through shit. I mean, people is dying left and right. People going at it. So it got to be too much for them. So they said, so they retreated. So the Unsullied said, we're going to guard, hold them off while y'all retreat, so y'all can light the trench. We're going to fall back, right? We're going to fall back. So as they making their way through the wall, they can't light the trench. There's just so much going on. They can't even light the trench. So the witch, she's like, all right, well, maybe I can set a spell and light the whole trench. But the White Walkers, they come and they nonstop. They come, they getting closer and closer and closer. So, but she can't concentrate on this spell to light the trench, because they need her to light the trench, because that signals Jon Snow and Daenerys when they can come in with the dragons. So they taking forever to light this trench, and they coming all out. So the White Walkers are coming at you. So they bring some more soldiers to protect her while she try to light this trench. So it takes her forever, but she finally lights the trench. Everybody retreats back into the castle. So Jon Snow and Daenerys sees that, and they come in with the dragons and they start burning them up, burning them up. But they got to come back because they got to get to the Night King. So they do like a couple rounds of burning, And they like, all right, this is all we can get for now. We got to go over here and get the Night King because they thinking if you cut the head off, like the saying, if you cut the head off the snake, everybody gonna fall. So they gonna go through for their big sweep. So they go through for their big sweep and get a lot of them. But there's still a ton of them left. So this is how I knew she was about to really go there. These White Walkers were standing behind a flame, right? They said, all right, we're gonna wait. After a while, they said, nah, we ain't waiting no more. So these White Walkers are sacrificing themselves. They're laying on top of each other, killing themselves, sacrificing themselves to make a bridge through the fire. They're laying on top of themselves in the trenches. They don't care about themselves. Now they made a bridge. So now all of them are forming into this one hole they made in the flame. So now they at the door. Now they at the gate. They climbing on top of each other. Ladders. They making their own ladders. Climbing on top of each other. Boom, boom, boom. Climbing on top of the wall. It gets to be too much. Now they over top of the castle. So now you got the women and children below. Now they in. They in there now. You got the Hound. Arya Stark. She is in there just whooping their ass. She gets separated. And now the Hound is basically acting like a bitch. They say they need him. People are dying. He like, I'm not. Why are we gonna die? And now he realizes, he see Arya Stark out there doing her thing. He's like, fuck it, let's do it. So now it's Brianna Tarth, the dude with the orange beard, can't remember his name, Jaime Lannister. They all in there on top of it, and they just trying to get them off as much as they can. They just trying to stay alive. Just killing them all. Boom, 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 boom. All this while, that's why Bran is being surrounded by soldiers and protected with him and Theon Greyjoy. So they see the Night King. So, no, let's go back a little bit. So as Jon Snow and Daenerys are up in the sky with their dragons, they hear another dragon. Y'all remember. You gotta remember that the Night King killed one of Daenerys' dragons and brought it back to life. So now he's in control of us. Now he got the blue flame. And he coming at them hard. So the Night King gets off the dragon. They fighting the warriors over there. So now the Night King. So now all the soldiers that went to the woods that was on their side got dead. Jon Snow sees the Night King walking by himself. Jon Snow said, you know what? I'm going to sneak up on him and I'm going to kill him. But the Night King finds out. He hears you. He turns around. And as Jon Snow think he walks the Night King, all those guys, all those Dothrakis and Unsung that went to the woods and got killed, he raises them back to the dead. And all the good people that died in the in Winterfell, he raised them all back together. Now they all come out there. They like, God damn, we just had a break. We can't even catch a break. So Jon Snow is fighting. Daenerys comes down, saves him with the dragon. So now he's walking towards Bran. Theon Greyjoy. All the soldiers are dead. Now it's just Theon Greyjoy and Bran. That's it. Surrounded by White Walkers and his lieutenants. So Bran says, Theon, I want to thank you for everything you did. Theon says, you know what? If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out with a bang. So Theon running with the pig towards towards the Night King. I mean, we all know the Night King kills him. Walks towards. This is how good it gets. Walks towards Bran. As he reaches back to grab his knife, you hear this gust of wind. Arya Stark, the real MVP, comes flying in with her dagger. He catches her and chokes her. Right? So what did she do? Her slick MVP self. She drops the knife in one hand, catches it in the other, and stabs the Night King and kills him. He bursts all up. All the White Walkers are dying. Everybody dies. Everybody just falling apart. And they like, oh my God, we made it. All the dead that he just rose, they die again. They made it. So I was like, yo, Arya Stark, you the GOAT. You the real MVP, Jordan. You the real MVP. Real MVP. Real MVP. So that's how the episode finishes. They show a sneak peek of the next episode. Now they saying that everybody's, now where they going? King's Landing. Cersei, you want to leave us hanging? You thought the White Walkers was going to do us dirty? Nah. We going to unband up and we coming for that ass. Yeah, you got that army, but we coming for that ass. So I can't wait for next week, because Cersei, they coming for that ass. It's going to be interesting for Tyrion and Jaime Lannister, because they coming at your sister. What you going to do? What you going to do? Coming for that ass. So, hope y'all like my reaction. Y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Let's talk about it in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode of Game of Thrones. And I'll see you next time on next week's episode review. So y'all take it easy. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's